Ricky O, joined by none other than the legendary Tom Savoli, and we're back with another night of NWA on Fire. Tommy, welcome aboard.
Hey, glad to be with you, Ricky O. It's always a pleasure working next to a pro like yourself.
Tommy, look who's coming to the ring, two of your favorites of all time. Baby Huey's making his return after a long absence here on NWA on Fire due to injury, and he's coming to the ring with none other than Cactus.
I tell you what, I still can't get over that diaper. I cannot get over that diaper. I'm sorry, I've never seen a full-grown man walk into a wrestling ring wearing a diaper.
Tommy, I went to visit him in the hospital when he suffered that leg injury due to the car accident he was in. And Tommy, he was wearing the diaper in the car when he had the accident.
Well, I tell you what, that guy that walked in the ring with him, he's missing a few.
Oh, Cactus?
What can I say? I mean, if he was a skyscraper, there'd be no top floor.
Tommy, if he was a horse, they would have shot him already.
Unbelievable. I mean, pop, there he goes. I mean, look at him.
You could see the referee Beavis in the ring, twitching, shaking. What goes through your mind, Tommy, as an experienced 30-year veteran of being a referee? What goes through your mind when you know you've got crazies like this in the ring?
What goes through my mind is I know I got my hands full. I know that right off the bat. Right off the bat. You never know what's going to happen when you get two individuals like that in the ring.
Oh, here we go with the kid. Tommy, am I wrong, or is this SVK coming to the ring right now?
It looks that way to me.
Tommy, SVK, trained in the NWA Wrestling School in New Jersey. And, folks, let's not forget NWA on Fire is coming on tour. And we got a huge announcement, folks. I'm going to take this one, Tommy. March 13th, NWA is going to come to Bangor, Maine. That's right, at the Parks and Recreation Center in Bangor, Maine. Saturday the 14th, we return to Mexico Recreation Center in Mexico, Maine. And now the big announcement, folks. Sunday, March 15th, we're coming to Lewiston, Maine. And we're coming to the Fitness World Gym. And, folks, we've got a huge announcement. Fitness World is the new home of the NWA on Fire. We're building a professional wrestling studio. And guess what, folks? For everyone who asked, we're going to have a professional wrestling school come to Maine.
That's right. You heard it first right here. All your aspiring wrestlers out there, you have to be trained. You know that. And you're going to have a place to go train. Lewiston, here comes NWA on Fire. We're in Lewiston.
Folks, anybody who's interested in the NWA on Fire Professional Wrestling School, you can hit us at NWAonFire at AOL.com. NWA on Fire, AOL.com. You can send us your questions, the time frame for the school to be open. And also, if you just want to know about the next couple events coming to Lewiston or Mexico or Bangor, hit us up, folks, because we're coming on tour, the NWA. VSK, one of our students out of our New Jersey wrestling school, making his debut on NWA on Fire right now against Cactus. And you can see this kid's in great shape, Tommy.
Oh, yeah, he's built pretty well. He's built wildly. He looks like a flyer to me.
He's definitely one of the guys who doesn't hesitate to take a risk in the ring. He's overwhelming Cactus right now with a bunch of clotheslines, with the weight advantage there of Cactus. Oh, a huge drop kick right there. He finally gets the big man off his feet. Baby's not too happy at ringside.
Whoa, good move.
I'll tell you what, the crowd's taken to this kid the first time they've seen him here, huh? VSK, folks.
I'll tell you what, it looks like he was trained well, doesn't it?
Absolutely. VSK, which stands for Very Sexy Kid.
Hi, is that what that stands for?
That's what he told me before he came to the ring.
Very Sexy Kid. He is a good-looking young man, though.
He's a good-looking young kid making his debut on NWA on Fire, and I'll tell you what, he better keep his head up because Cactus could ruin those good looks with a couple seconds of ripping and gouging, Tommy.
In a heartbeat.
Folks, make sure you check out NWAWrestling.com for all your NWA on Fire news. Make sure you check out NWAOnFire.com for all the specific news of the NWA on Fire. And, folks, let's just let you know right now, big thank you to everybody out in Maine who joined us last month in Mexico and Springvale. Sold-out arenas all over the place. And, folks, we're coming March 13th. To Bangor. The 14th, we're coming to Mexico City at the Recreation Center. And the March 15th at our new home, Fitness World Gym in Lewiston, Maine.
New home of NWA on Fire, and there's going to be a wrestling school right there in Lewiston, Maine. Fitness World. You guys got to see the facilities that are being prepared for us right now.
Oh, Tommy, that place is beautiful. Home to the World Powerlifting Championships. But I'll explain when we get back. We'll be right back, Tommy.
NWA on Fire on tour. Saturday, March 14th, NWA on Fire returns to the Mexico Recreation Center in Mexico, Maine. And on Sunday, NWA on Fire comes to Lewiston, Maine at the Fitness World Gym with a special 6 p.m. start. Don't miss the NWA on Fire on tour.
Tommy, we're back, and you can see VSK climbing to the top rope there. Oh, and Cactus rattled the ropes, and let me tell you something. That's not a good position to be in.
That is a very bad position to be in. I'll tell you that right now. Here comes Cactus now.
The methodical Cactus.
Where did this Cactus come from, Ricky? Oh, that's what I want to know.
Well, Tommy, all I know is that the baby found him and transformed him into this vicious animal.
I mean, he is one.
The howling screams of Pop Pop as he chokes VSK there.
And that Pop Pop, that's very unnerving. Very unnerving. And what's the bit with the sock on his hand? What is that all about?
I'll tell you what, he's used it to choke opponents out with the mandible claw. I mean, we've seen it before. Tommy, when you talk about Cactus, you're talking about somebody who's just so unpredictable and so unorthodox.
Oh, yeah, he's living by a different tune than most people, that's for sure.
Tommy, he worships the ground that a cowboy wearing a diaper is walking around.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That really is.
Baby Huey, all 6'1", 280 pounds of diaper.
Of diaper. I still can't get over that. You know, Ricky O, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
The referee really right here confused. He doesn't know whether to break up the hold, go after Cactus. The baby's distracted him.
This kid looks like he's out.
Oh, leg lariat right there. Cactus rolling up.
Rolling for the pin.
2 count only. VSK with a big kick out there. This is what we mentioned earlier, Tommy. The size difference here and the weight advantage by Cactus is just wearing this kid down.
Yeah, it is. He outweighs him, I would say, by about 100 pounds. What would you say?
Yeah, at least 100 pounds. Oh, big right hand that misses. Cactus punched the ring. Duck under. VSK. Oh, ran right into a clothesline, Tommy.
Right across his throat. He went down like a ton of rocks.
Tommy, I'll tell you one thing that's for sure. When you get a Cactus match, you know it's not going to be very scientific. It's going to be the gouging, the punching, the kicking. A guy like VSK needs to use his speed and be one step ahead at all times.
Exactly. Well, he'll get to that. He's young. He's new. He just come out of school. And this is a learning process for him right now, to be honest with you. A painful one, I'll say, but it's a learning process.
Must have been at least the 10th clothesline that Cactus has hit him with right there. All it would take is for a quick, duck there and a roll-up, and maybe VSK would be in business.
Yeah, could be. But then again, like I say, it's a learning process for him. He's a young man, and he's just breaking into the business.
With a little bit of experience right now, this kid can become a very, very top-notch competitor here in the NWA on Fire.
I think so.
Cactus with a big scoop up. Drives him into the mat. Oh, he misses with an elbow, Tommy.
Yeah, he sure did.